The pandemic has hit the Coliseum very hard. We've reported on that. But all new tonight, Allen County leaders are asking state lawmakers now for help. The request doesn't involve a tax hike, but would let the county keep the taxes that it would have to share with the state. Jeff Newmeyer is live outside the Coliseum tonight to explain. Jeff.
Yeah, Brian, tax stories, they can be confusing, but this one, not too difficult to grasp. If it works out as local officials want, it could really provide a boost to this operation you see behind me. Of course, so many events at the Coliseum have been canceled since March. Everything from basketball and hockey games to concerts and conventions, and it's drying up revenue in a big way. In 2020, County Council approved turning over more than $3 million to the Coliseum to help the complex with losses due to COVID-19. But County Council and the county commissioners have now passed a resolution urging state lawmakers to allow 100% of sales and income taxes collected from a special taxing district here to be kept in town instead of having to forfeit a portion of that amount to the state capital. It would add about $1 million per year for the Coliseum's coffers. But maybe more importantly, local leaders want to be able to use around $1.5 million a year for operating expenses to run the building. Right now, they can only use the tax money for things like replacing a roof or renovating physical spaces.
We're asking the state to release the restrictions on some of those funds. Right now, those funds can only be used for capital expenses. That doesn't help keep the lights on and pay the bills in the middle of a pandemic. So we're asking the state legislature to change the law.
Last year we lost just a little bit over $3 million. This wouldn't cover the entire loss, but it would certainly help us for times when unexpected things happen.
For a Comet game, we used to open up all 10 windows. We're going to be most 5 or 6 now. So it's not full. We're not having our full staff back, but we're still getting people back to get, like you said, the economic impact, to get the money back into it for sure.
Now, Patrick Ventura, who you just heard from there, is really referring to how things over the past 10 months inside the building have really come to a grinding halt. Hundreds of layoffs. Some staff members are coming back, but slowly. So diminished revenue is expected to still be a problem for a while, thus this campaign to try and help out. Now, will the legislature as a whole be hesitant to give up a portion of the tax money it has been getting from us as part of this deal? I understand Evansville and South Bend, Brian, may want to get a similar arrangement. Maybe that will help cobble together some more votes to achieve passage. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, strength in numbers with that approach, perhaps. Jeff, thank you for that. That's very interesting. We should also tell you the Coliseum has furloughed about 400 people since the pandemic began. Some of those workers have found jobs elsewhere. But with the return of Comet hockey and some other events, managers say the venue